If you've been injured, the insurance company that you hear from is not there to help you.
Don't get bullied by insurance companies. Call Jason Ernest and bully them back at 775-727-9500.
Pahrump Valley Fire and Rescue was the first to respond to a report of a fire at a home in Comstock Park Sunday afternoon, but Fire Chief Scott Lewis says they quickly learned it was much more serious than a barbecue fire.
The initial report was that it was a barbecue fire, but actually what it ended up being was an intentional act where an individual between two single wides on a common driveway was burning property owned by others under an intentional act. There was also another component where that same individual attempted to ignite a person by dousing the same flammable liquid on that person. And so there was a bolo put out by the Nye County Sheriff's Office, and I believe that they have since apprehended that individual and holding him in custody.
That person, who was identified as the suspect and is now under arrest, is Keith Von Glover. He's been booked into the Nye County Detention Center on a list of charges, including assault with a deadly weapon, tampering with a vehicle causing damage of more than $5,000, domestic battery, abuse of an older or vulnerable person, residential burglary, harassment, and fourth-degree arson, attempted arson. Nye County Sheriff's Office deputies were dispatched to a home Sunday afternoon for a welfare check. Upon arrival, they made contact with a man later identified as Glover inside a Cadillac sedan with California plates. Officers say they noticed the rear windshield and passenger side windows were shattered and the passenger side tires were slashed. Deputies say Glover didn't want to talk and jumped through a window into the house. Other residents of the home, including the Cadillac's owner, told officers Glover showed up unannounced the previous day, entered the home without permission, and damaged the vehicle. A neighbor told deputies she saw Glover smash the car windows with his hands. Residents went on to tell officers that once inside, Glover poured alcohol throughout the house, then threatened to burn the place down and kill them. The victims told deputies Glover damaged 4 TVs and knocked over things inside, knocked down one of them, and threatened another with a knife. After listening to victims and witnesses, Glover was placed under arrest. He declined to make a statement to deputies other than to say he was affiliated with the Crips, known as one of the largest and most violent associations of street gangs in the U.S.